I track my right.
Lean back. You ain't got it.
I can't remember. Wait, and then I want it. Do I want it like this, or do I want it? How do I want to leave it?
You could edit it.
No, that's
Let's do like shots where it's on your feet.
It's just gonna
Just leave it that.
on.
Okay. I'm gonna wear one earring, one ear out, otherwise I won't be able to hear you.
Right, ready? Let's go.
Wait, no! Okay.
So my name is Chloe, and this is my perspective today on running. This run was actually a 10k run for charity, and we raised like £800 in doing this 10k. So it was a pretty good 10k to be fair.
My toes are freezing.
What's everybody listening to?
I've got Bad Bunny on, but I don't know what the song's called. It's in Spanish.
Bad Bunny?
But, yep.
I don't know who that is.
Really?
No.
No, this is our podcast. One of my friends' podcast.
This is a podcast.
Yeah, what are you listening to?
Nothing. No, that's what I'm asking. I'm like, should have put my headphones.
What was you saying about breathing?
So yeah, when you start to struggle, try breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. But me, I breathe in 3 times in my mouth and then breathe out once, basically.
Oh no, I can't hear you properly. Okay.
So
3 in.
2 and 2. So I do 3 in, 1 out. But obviously, Betsy, try a different technique. So try 2
So
in.
3 in your mouth, 3 out your mouth.
No, 1 out. So for
Oh.
yeah.
Whoops.
But also try just in through your nose, breathe out of your mouth. So try different ones and see what works best for you. But obviously, you don't really need it now. When you actually get fatigued on the way back, so try different breathing techniques.
Oh, I forgot my asthma pump as well. I'm great.
You forgot your gloves.
No, gloves, yes.
Oh wow.
But asthma pump.
Panic attack.
Nope. To be fair, I've never had one whilst running.
Yeah.
Because I keep myself at a good enough pace. I'm tired already and we haven't even got to the canal.
No, I think the first 2k is a bit sticky. Well, for me it's alright now, but when I used to run, the first 2 was always a bit weird, and then after that you just get slide up. Yeah.
Yeah. Really? Wait, slowest? Mine was the fastest. It's like running sideways like this. Look at the view.
So I started running in the first lockdown, and I started using the Couch to 5k app, which is quite good because you start off really small and you incrementally increase. The only thing is I find that when I run, if I stop, it's really hard to restart again, so I didn't really like it, but I liked the progression in the sense of you would walk a minute and then maybe run for like 3 minutes and then walk a minute and run for 3 minutes and then walk a minute and then run for 5. So it got me kind of used to doing a further duration. But I also did find that if I continue running at a really slow pace, I can go further. So recently I did an 18k and that was just at like an 8 pace. So yeah. Bottom line is I can't run as fast as everyone, so I'm usually like the last person, which is fine. But yeah, slowly getting there.
It's nice in the morning when the sun is rising.
I need to do it, it's just never is quite late for me because by the time I get back, I must have start work and I'm like rushing in my daughter.
Yeah. Oh no, there's bigger ones. There's also a sunken one down here as well.
I'm also asthmatic, so running is a bit difficult for me in the sense of if I push myself too quickly, it's harder to breathe, so I might sound more out of breath than everyone else. I don't take my asthma pump. Meant to, but I don't. I have a brown one and a blue one, but I don't bother with either of them unless I really need to. But I found that the trick is if I maintain the same speed and keep my breathing under control, I don't tend to have any repercussions afterwards. And I think this is also a really healthy way to increase your lung capacity if you are asthmatic, because you kind of get used to like taking in more air and regulating the air, which is better for you. But yeah, overall, asthma doesn't really affect my running unless I start at a really quick pace, and then it's really hard for me to kind of control my breathing throughout. So I start off slow and then I push myself really slowly instead, that way. The way I got into running recently is I was going to a boot camp with the rest of the guys, and they went for a run, and I'd never run 10k before, and I ran 10k. And after that I realised I could probably run 10k again, and so I just continued with the running. So on average, I would say I run 25 kilometres max in a week. So that's usually like 2 10Ks and 1 5K, but I've been really inconsistent. So at the moment it's more like a 15K, so like a 5K every time. I despise running in the morning because I can't wake up early enough, so usually I run just before sunset because it's safer. I don't like to talk when running because I'm trying to breathe, and it's hard. So yeah, I'm not sure how like some of the guys when they're running have narrated over this because it's just impossible for me. But yeah, and also I usually run either like down the canal or in like the local park, and sometimes like in a group. But like I said, I'm always the last person, so I usually avoid group runs because I don't like being last. And I can't overtake people either as much as I try because it just tires me out.
We are on 3.7. It's like not this bridge, next bridge, or the bridge after that I think, and then you turn. There's usually big puddles down here as well. Yeah, like after this is usually like disgusting. Let's have a look. Yeah, be careful of this one. I'm gonna... Ah! This is what we're dealing with. Ah! Well, you've got some back shots of them not running. You've got some bird commentary. You got some boat commentary. This is actually a really pretty boat and bird.
Oh yeah, you got the one back. What? You see the two back on it?
No, I literally been doing this. Look.
Yeah.
Bird.
Not me back,
I actually don't quite out of breath though. Yeah, my legs just feel lethargic.
You're probably going at a similar pace to when you check the TV, but obviously you can look at your watch when you get to the whole.
Yeah.
So what did you get, 112?
Yeah, I was 112, Betsea was 13. Why is running uphill so hard? Huh.
So we're coming to the end of my run. So even though it was a 10k, we only recorded 5 because no one wants to sit here for a whole 10k. And at this point, I guess I was pretty tired because I just ran up some stairs as well, or like kind of slope. And then we ran the canal back and finished 10k. And I think it was my second best time. So not my first best, but second best is pretty good. So I was chuffed with that. But yeah, that was it.
No, it's not my longest.
When was the last time you done a 10? This week?
No, I haven't run 10 in like 3 weeks.
Oh,
2.
Oh, so it's the group one, yeah?
Yes, it's a group. No, maybe I think after a group one.
She's on 5 already, see? So
Yeah, I'm on 5.
And this was my victory run in the snow at the end when I was just trying to get the last of my 10k, and Shalom decided to put me on a loop because he thinks it's that funny. Thanks guys.